Welcome to a new episode of Just a Taste. This is a gaming news show where I will go over all sorts of gaming related news from the past week. I'm your host, Stainless Pretzel, and let's jump to the news. First off, two news were forgotten from last week's episode. Like a Dragon Ishin and Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe were released, but we forgot to include them in the video. We deeply apologize if those omissions led to you missing a full week of playtime on those games. Now on to the new stuff. This Monday was Pokemon Day, and that means some cool new announcements. Let's go over the video games related ones. Two new Pokemon have been made available in 5-star raids until March 12th. These two legendary Paradox Pokemon are the prehistoric version of Suicune, Welking Wake, and the futuristic version of Virizion, Iron Leaves. They are only available for a limited time and can only be caught once. A new DLC for Scarlet and Violet has been announced. This DLC will be available in two parts. The first part will be the Teal Mask and should be released this fall. This DLC will feature 4 new legendary Pokemon and will have you exploring a new region during a traditional festival. The second part will be the Indigo Disc and should be released in the winter. This DLC will have you become an exchange student and visit Blueberry Academy, an underwater school that is very battle-oriented. Both of those DLCs should include 230 returning Pokemon that were not available in the base games. A new connectivity with Pokemon Go has been added to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This new system allows you to send postcards from Pokemon Go to Scarlet and Violet to get Vivillon forms native to the region the postcard came from. After that, a coin bag will be received in Pokemon Go, allowing you to catch an exclusive roaming form Gimmighoul. The most important news of the Direct, however, was the confirmation that Pokemon Sleep will be releasing this year. This sleep pattern monitoring game will allow you to discover Pokemon with similar sleep patterns to you, and should encourage you to sleep better. Now, let's go back to more regular news. The version 0.8.1 of Phasmophobia is out now. This update revamps the custom difficulty system, adds a new Insanity difficulty, a new weekly challenge mode, and a new cursed item, the Monkey Paw. This update also features a lot of quality of life improvements. The full details will be in the description as usual. The new Mutation Invasion Fallout 76 update has been released. This update introduces new mutations to the public events in the game. These mutations will make public events more difficult, with 7 possible modifiers, and make it give out better rewards. 2 new Imagine Dragons songs, Enemy and Bones, have been released as Beat Saber DLC. The 2 songs were released along with an update to the 10 songs the band already had in the game. The game Scars Above is a new sci-fi third-person shooter that is now available on most platforms. The new Destiny 2 expansion, Lightfall, has now been released. This new expansion adds a new campaign and its associated legendary mode, the new strength subclass to all classes, a new destination, Neptune, a new raid, and more to the game. To celebrate Destiny 2's new update, what better than an Among Us collab? This collab adds 29 Destiny-themed cosmetic items to the game, in a Cosmic Cube that will be available to purchase until the 30th of May. The new spin-off of Rivals of Aether, Dungeons of Aether, released this week. This dungeon crawler game seems to be charming, with overall positive reviews. Wolong Fallen Dynasty, a new game by Team Ninja, released this week. This is a game where you play as a nameless warrior fighting for survival in a fantasy 14th century China. The reviews for the PC port of the game seems like it leaves much to be desired, but the game seems pretty solid on other platforms. A new update to Power Wash Simulator was released. This update adds Final Fantasy VII themed maps to the game and is free for all players. A new trailer for Master Detective Archives Raincoat was released. This character trailer introduces 7 characters, all part of the main cast of detectives featured in the game. This trailer also announced that the initial prints of the game will receive a bonus download code for a digital novel prequel to the main game. So if that sounds interesting to you, don't wait too long before getting it. A new DLC for Elden Ring has been announced. No details other than its name, Shadow of the Erdtree, and a picture have been released. 3 Xbox games with Gold have been announced for the month of March. The following games will be free for Xbox Live Gold members. First off, the sci-fi mystery adventure game Trüberbrook will be available for the whole month. Joining it is Sudden Strike 4 Complete Collection, the World War II RTS classic, which will also be free for the whole month. Later, on the 16th, Lamentum, the Lovecraftian survival horror game, will be free until April 15. New details for the Diablo 4 open beta have been announced. This beta will be split into 2 weekends. The first, taking place from the 17th to the 19th, will be available to those that pre-order the game. This beta will allow you to play as 3 classes, the Barbarian, the Rogue, and the Sorcerer. The second beta weekend from the 24th to the 26th will be available to all, and feature 2 new classes, the Druid and the Necromancer. PS Plus games for the month of March have been revealed. The well-known FPS Battlefield 2042, the dungeon crawler Minecraft Dungeons, and the Souls-like Code Vein will be available and free to keep for PlayStation Plus users starting on the 7th. A new game published by NIS America has been announced. Cry Machina will be released this fall. It is a game about robot girls in a post-apocalyptic world fighting to try to become a real human after humans have gone extinct. The name for the next Minecraft update has been announced. This update will be named Trails and Tales, and all of its features are currently available in betas and snapshots, so go have a look if you're interested. The next season of Marvel Snap approaches. This season, named Days of Future Past, introduces Nimrod to the game, 3 new locations, 3 new Series 5 cards, and a new variant Rush, making new steampunk variants available more frequently in collector's caches. The release date for the next Mario Kart 8 Booster Course Pass wave has been announced. This wave will feature 8 new tracks and the return of Berto. It is slated for a March 9th release. On that same day, Metroid Fusion will be added to the Game Boy Advance games available on the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass. Here are a few highlights that you should keep an eye out for in the next week. The next-gen port of Outer Worlds Spacer's Choice Edition, will be released on March 7th. A new season of Halo Infinite will begin on the same day. The Switch port of the RPG Maker game Ib will be available on the Switch on the 9th. The remaster of Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse will be released on all platforms on the 9th. We have now reached the end of today's show. If you learned something new, or if you have games you want me to cover in the future, leave a comment and I will have a blast reading them. I will also always try to leave as many links in the description to the different news I've covered. So if some of the news got you hungry for more, go have a look down there. And while there, grab a free like and subscribe shaped candy, they're delicious. See you guys next week, and remember, this was just a taste.